Hello, it's Zero again. Today I want to talk about the mainstream media corpses. If you look at the big stories, the bigger the story, the more discrepancy you seem to find. Like the mega bomber. I don't want to get into that story or fairy tale, but there's plenty there that blows that one wide open if you just take a little time and look at it. But there's something I would like to mention about the borderline shooting that happened right after and right before the midterm election scam. The shooting where some ex-military guy goes to a crowded bar and just starts shooting everybody for no apparent reason, tweeting while he's doing it. Then after killing everyone he can, he shoots himself 3 times in the chest. Well, you don't have to be a reality expert to know that getting shot in the chest even once would incapacitate most any human being, yet this one seemed to do it 3 times perfectly fine. These things don't make any sense. And it certainly doesn't make any sense that someone killed himself that way. But this is what they tell us. This is what they expect us to believe. Now I know this is old news at this point, but the fact that most still believe alphabet soup media is the reason we are in so much trouble today. Let's talk about something a little more recent. You got this yellow vest protesting going on in France right now. You don't hear a whole lot about it on mainstream, and then when you do, it just seems like some kind of riot. And it makes you think to yourself, oh, those silly French people, what are those weenie holes up to? Oh, come on, Americans, admit it. That's what you really think of French people, isn't it? A bunch of weenie holes. It took Hitler a few hours to take over France. And all the French could do is throw cheese at the tanks. Right? And another thing you don't hear much about is how it's spreading in other countries like Belgium, Netherlands, Hungary, and even England. And the real bottom line is these people are very upset with the European Union Bank and they want to be rid of it. It's not going to do much good to out Macaroni or whatever his name is. It really doesn't matter because he's just an EU puppet, and they just put another one in his place. What good would that do? I know it's not in the UK right now, but they're trying to sneak it in through legislative babble. But all this is nothing compared to what's going on right here in the good old US of A. In California, we got like whole towns are being destroyed. I'm talking about houses vanishing right down to their foundations. Yeah, whole towns, whole trailer parks, all disintegrated because of forest fires that don't seem to burn forests, just houses. It's good old greed that exposes them, you know. They want to harvest that wood. They could have annihilated those forests if they wanted to. It would have made it look more real, but they're too greedy. You know, they want the land, they want the wood, and they're going to get it all, pennies on the dollar. Not only are they getting away with this scam, they're telling us on news that they're going to keep doing it more and more often. And most people in this country don't even know about it or give a shit if they did. So who are the weenie holes now, I might ask? French people are on the streets by the hundreds of thousands yelling their heads off because they can't get a big enough piece of cheese. And we have people being mass murdered, displaced, robbed, and God knows who, what else. All while we sit back, say little, and do nothing. We're going to be okay because we got Trump. Another banker puppet Talmud. Yeah, right. Well, that's all that I had to say. Hope that gives people enough to think about. Because I can't really think of anything else that I could say at this point. But thanks for watching my channel. And on your way out, don't forget to sub and smack that like button. Goodbye.